Have you ever thought to yourself, you know what, I'd love to learn the history and evolution of toilets? Well, if you have, I know just the place for you. New Delhi in India has the world's only toilet museum where you can see toilets dating back to over 4,500 years ago. You can see simple chamber pots all the way up to toilets disguised as bookcases. This museum is located in Croatia and is my personal favourite. It's the Museum of Broken Relationships. It has exhibits of personal items of meaning from people who have split up. For example, Valentine's gifts, rings and clothing. The brilliant thing is, if you've just broken up with your partner, you can donate something to this museum. Maybe your ex's jumper or, well, anything really. The museum says that by donating, they are offering you the chance to overcome an emotional collapse and just feel better about the whole situation. With lots of people donating, they have collected some rather odd artifacts. For example, fluffy handcuffs and a wooden watermelon. The International Cryptozoology Museum, located in Portland, USA. Cryptozoology is the study of hidden animals known as cryptids. These are animals from folklore and legends such as Bigfoot or the Yeti. This museum is full of artifacts that are said to be from those mysterious creatures, and they are also said to be proof of existence. For example, hair samples or fecal matter or photos and videos of alleged sightings. If you're not a believer in cryptids, well, this museum may just change your mind. The Barbed Wire Museum, located in Kansas, USA. At first I thought that barbed wire is just, well, barbed wire. I thought there was only one type. Well, apparently I was very, very wrong. This museum houses over 2,400 different types of barbed wire, and it also showcases the importance of barbed wire in things such as walls and protecting certain areas. The Kansas Barbed Wire Museum is probably the only one on the list that doesn't have to worry about visitors touching the exhibits. The Museum of Medieval Torture Instruments is located in Amsterdam, and it's got a collection of more than 100 gruesome torture devices. This is a great family day out where you can learn all about the history of torture and see some of the bizarre inventions that were thought up over the ages. It houses things such as the well-known gallows all the way up to instruments such as this skull cracker, which is designed to crack skulls. Thailand is one of the world's largest condom manufacturers, so it makes sense they would have a museum dedicated to them. Not only does this museum house pretty much every strange and bizarre condom that has ever been produced, it also showcases modern day condoms' amazing strength and durability. If you think about it, a condom museum is not as silly as it sounds. Condoms were a great invention and they are incredibly useful. So if you want to learn everything there is to know about them, then Thailand's Condom Museum is the place for you. The French have a museum that's dedicated to vampires. It's located just outside of Paris, and you'll find things like the study of vampires and the signature of every actor who has ever played Dracula. It also has pretty much every book or film about vampires, countless movie posters, vampire props, spooky fine art, and a mummified cat. This really is a place for those who love vampires, and it's one of the biggest vampire collections in the world. The Dog Collar Museum is located at Leeds Castle in the United Kingdom. This museum houses over 130 rare, valuable and historic dog collars, with some dating back to the late 15th century. One of the oldest collars it has belonged to a Spanish iron-herd mastiff. It would have been used to protect its neck from wolves and bears that used to inhabit Europe. The Bunny Museum in California has made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest collection of, well, bunnies. Not real bunnies, just stuffed ones, and ceramic bunnies, cookie jar bunnies, giant bunnies, and even taxidermy bunnies. It has over 28,000 bunny-related items, so if you're a fan of these cute and cuddly little rascals, then enjoy a day out and hop on over to the amazing Bunny Museum. I'm sorry, that was terrible. The Japanese Anus Museum. Now that title is pretty deceiving. If I was planning a day trip to the Anus Museum, I'd expect to see, well, a lot of bumholes. Truth is, this museum showcases exhibits from inside of the human body, and it's designed to teach kids about our inner workings. That creative doorway was designed to get kids excited and interested about entering and wanting to learn about a seemingly boring subject, because I guess nothing is more fun than walking through a big inflatable bum. And that brings this list to an end. If you enjoyed the video, then it would be much appreciated if you give it a thumbs up and shared it. If you're new around here, then why not subscribe for new videos just like this every week. Anyways, I jolly well hope you liked it, and as always, thanks for watching.